So we've got this little Renault Clio Sport, just an amazingly immaculate little car, as you can see. So I believe this was in somewhere in a garage having some work done on it, and it was parked on a ramp underneath another car, and something dripped all over the roof. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. I'll try my best to get it, but it's, you know, it's really marked all the paint. You can really feel it. Whether it was some brake fluid or transmission fluid or something, we're not sure. Yeah, so we're going to be sorting this out, paint the roof. Dave's in there just stripping the interior out so we can get the aerial off. But it's a little bit of a mission trying to get the roof lining down. But he's getting on with that. So the little Clio, we started DAing this back and realised it had gone through all the layers right back to the metal. So we sort of stripped this whole area back to bare metal. This is in our Spectral 30500 epoxy high build primer. So we're going to get this blocked out. We'll start with some 320, get this all blocked out, re-guide coat it, just go through our processes, and we'll get this finished off down to about 800 with some wet and dry, get it in the oven later on and get a coat of paint on it. Right, so we're all set up ready to start blocking this roof up. We're going to be using one of our pinkish blocks, the Elizabeth, on this roof. You know, the biggest block you can get on a panel, the flatter you'll get it. The abrasive that we use is this sear net, comes on a continuous roll. So we're going to be starting blocking this out with 320. So once we've done that, we'll buzz it over with a 500 DA. Then we'll give it a nice wet flat with some 800 wet and dry, just to refine that surface back. And then we'll get it all cleaned up in the oven and we'll get some paint on it. So I'm going to set the camera up while we block this out. Okay, so that's all blocked out with 320. We're just going to put some more rub-on guide coat on it, and then we're going to set the DA up and just refine this surface. So what we're looking for really is just to get all these 320 scratches out that we've put in with a block. Just use a DA, smooth it all off, and then we'll finish off with our wet flat. update. We've got the little Clio Sport in the oven. We've taken the spoiler off it. It just makes painting the roof much better, because otherwise it's very difficult to get down in these edges when it's butted against the roof. We've got these little trims off, and there was a little bit of damage to this one, so we've got that prepped up. So you see us prepping the roof, all looking lovely. So actually, once we'd prepped it all, we'd wetted it up, and we found a tiny little dent here. So we've redone that, got that all ready to go. So as you can see, the car's all masked up, all ready to paint. We're going to be painting this in our Novol Spectral Wave 2.0 base coat, and then some Spectral 525 clear coat. So we've got the colour all mixed up out in the gun. So we're going to set the camera up, get in here, put some base coat on, show you that going down. We set the air blowers up just to blow warm air across at the roof. We haven't actually got the booth running on heat at the moment. It's at 24 degrees today without the burners on. So that's the first coat. We'll let that dry off for 5 minutes, and then we'll come in and get the full first wet coat on. So that's all our base coat laid down, 2 full coats. You can see the coverage and it's looking nice and flat already. We've still got to do 2 drop coats on this. So for our drop coats, 1.5 bar, and we only want 30% of full material. So on this Iwata W400, that's wind the paint control in all the way and then out 1 3/4 turns. Obviously different guns have got a different pitch on this thread, so it's slightly different. We're using a WBX2 air cap. You know, this is my favourite gun for this base coat. It just works so well. So there's the gutter trims and there's the rear roof spoiler. So we're going to set this up now, put our 2 drop coats on, and you can see we want it to sort of almost look like velvet when we've finished, like a real nice satin finish. So there you go, that's the drop coats. And with this system, our Wave 2.0 waterborne base coat, it's critical that you do 2 drop coats, and this is the only way you'll achieve the correct colour match. Right, so we're going to give that 10 minutes. We've got the WS400 all set up with the clear coat in. That's the drop coats on the roof, all looking rather flat, as you can see. Base coat just lays out amazing. There's a WS400 1.3 HD. I always run this with 3.5 turns out on the fluid and about 3 1/4 turns out on the fan. 2 bar, maybe just a smidgen over, just to get that clear coat to atomise that little nicer. You know, this car's got quite a flat texture to it, so we're going to try and replicate that. We don't want too much orange peel in it. one coat of clear, so that's all the clear on there. It's come out nice. There's a few dust nibs in it. We'll have to give it a little polish tomorrow. We're going to give it a bake in a minute, but that's fresh off the gun. I'll let you have a look. See, there's quite a big dust nib there, but nothing terrible, nothing we can't give a little polish to. There's the little trims that go in the roof. There's the rear roof spoiler. Looking tidy. Another quick look around the roof. There you go. Right, so we've got the Clio all finished off, put back together. A few dust nibs in the roof we had to polish out. So the car's now just had a wash. Got it all back together, fly on the roof, but yeah, it come out really nice. The colour was spot on. Got all the spoiler back on. Put some new trims in here the customer supplied us, so that looks really tidy. But yeah, it's just come out nice. Customers coming to get it tomorrow, so yeah, I'm sure he'll be over the moon. Right guys, I hope you like this video. Please give us a like, subscribe to the channel. It really makes a difference to the channel. It's free to do so, and we'll see you in the next one.